So another situation which you had here is like, you know, you crashed the third wave, right? So you're asking yourself, do I cheat a recall here? Right? So that was the question. What you asked me here into the live coaching was like, what do I do here? So we see Hecarim over here. We don't have any idea where Olaf is at the moment, okay? But we see Hecarim is invading. So why wouldn't we step up over here? Maybe leave a ward over here or something, and then, like, you know, maybe see what's going on mid lane. If Akali's maybe like pushing in, stepping up, because obviously she had a kill into the early game, so she's like a little bit of ahead, let's say. And you see, obviously, the wave is fully crashed. So this is gonna start pushing back into you eventually, okay?
Yeah.
So now you decided to move towards the Hecarim, and now when you're here already, this was your camera movement. You were looking at yourself, but you weren't looking onto mid lane. And if you look at mid lane, you should be like, oh, she's low on energy, right?
Yeah.
The best thing, and also like if you were looking more, you would see her W was up. But I couldn't tell you this kind of stuff because, you know, I cannot control your camera movement in game, right? So if you're looking to mid lane while moving towards here, looking to mid lane, you can see her maybe using her W. And that's a very, very important thing for you because that means if she's positioned over here, right, and her W is on cooldown and her E is on cooldown, she's forced to flash out.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? So I told you, let's go mid lane. Maybe Akali's flash is down because of the invade they did over here, right? But again, I'm not sure about that because you didn't look what was happening in the invade, right? You couldn't spot out any of the summoner spells being used. Because now when we look at it, even Kale's ghost is down. Why? Because the Kale ghosted over here, right? So you need to even look into the early invades what's happening instead of just like, you know, talking like, oh, my teammates are dying, blah, 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 right? So take a look. Because now we're going on mid lane. I told you maybe Akali's flash is down. But she flashed here, which is okay. Now we helped out your mid laner a bit, right? You relieved him of some pressure, okay? And now you can like either go for a back, or you can go for moving back to top lane. Because Kale doesn't have the wave clear to crash this really fast onto you. So you can like either back here, or go back to top lane if you're missing some cash, okay?
Okay.
Everything understood?
Yeah.
Perfect.